Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. SAKAJA is not off the hook yet, especially after the statements which have been delivered in Nairobi, especially from the locals, from Babu Owino, and especially after another statement leaked about Ruth Odinga's position on this SAKAJA issue. Now, Ruth Odinga is not happy with the move to protect SAKAJA, and this is what she said.
I feel disappointed in what the Nairobi MCAS have done. They should have gone through the process. I feel disappointed in what the Nairobi MCAS have done. They should have gone through the process. They should have ensured that we actually uphold the devolution, the tenet of devolution that states that the MCAs are the actual oversighters of the governor. One of the main tenets of devolution is that the MCAs are oversighters of the county governments. And therefore, the actual fact that the MCAs of Nairobi came out to oversight and say that they had no confidence in the governor of Nairobi should have been recognized, and nothing should have been done. They should have been allowed to go through with that petition. And I tell the Nairobi MCAs that they should have continued with their process, so that if in case they feel wronged, let them impeach him, let him go to Senate. Let Senate then say that whether he's right or not. But to stop the process when there was already grievances. I am from Kenya, I'm not from Nairobi. I am somebody who is actually a believer in devolution and oversight. And therefore, for me, I feel disappointed in what the Nairobi MCAs have done. They should have gone through the process. They ensured that we actually uphold the devolution, the tenet of devolution that states that the MCAs are the actual oversighters of the governor.
I agree with Ruth Odinga because, honestly speaking, the MCAs are supposed to execute their mandate without interference. But what they have all exhibited is that ni watu ambao ni waro wako after pesa ndogo ndogo. You see? So, before I explore this story further, ladies and gentlemen, kindly allow me to appreciate you for the support you've given this channel ever since we started. If you wish to support us, just like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Ruth Odinga did not support what Raila Amolo Odinga did by reigning on this issue and by convincing the MCAs, especially from the ODM faction, to stand down. You know, by doing that, the threshold that was needed to pass the impeachment motion had been reduced. By doing that, SAKAJA was getting another chance to run the county. I was as sure as day and night that SAKAJA was going to be impeached, especially after what I saw from the MCAs. They were chanting, singing, and they had actually promised Kenyans that they are going to actually impeach the governor. And there was nothing that was going to stop them. But for them to make a quick U-turn and not continue with the impeachment, hapo nikaona kwamba labda pesa ilitembea. Mimi personally naona kwamba pesa ilitembea pale. Pesa ilitembea, ndio maana inaonekana kwamba yeye huyu SAKAJA, despite the fact that anajua kwamba bado kimo chake komotoni, hata kama ni hivyo, anajua vizuri kwamba hawa ma MCAs saizi watamcontrol. Na itabidi mcontrol kwa sababu SAKAJA amelaumiwa sana. Ukisikiza zile clips za Babu Owino, SAKAJA amelaumiwa na amelaumiwa sana kwa kuto kazi afanyi sawa, corruption kwa city imezidi. Na ndio maana kuna video ilitumwa kuhusiana na mambo ya corruption pale Nairobi County. I'm going to share it in another video, but kuna story ambayo ina trend, na hiyo story ni kwamba kuna ulaghai ambao unaendelea pale county. I'm going to tell you about that network of theft that is taking place in the county. Now, ladies and gentlemen, based on the statement from Babu Owino and Ruth Odinga, what do you have to say about SAKAJA's predicament? Is SAKAJA off the hook. Personally, I think SAKAJA is not off the hook. The 60 days will lapse. Now, if the 60 days zikiisha na he has not delivered or he has not, conformed with the request from the MCAs, SAKAJA atatimuliwa. Na tulisema katika hii channel kwamba SAKAJA yake itakuwa tofauti kwa sababu atatimuliwa yeye na deputy wake. Kawaida huo ni governor anatimuliwa alafu deputy anachukua, lakini hapo wanataka kusafishe hiyo ofisi yote, governor na mdogo wake wote waende, alafu speaker ashikilie kwa miezi miwili tena, alafu election, alafu ndio hivyo sasa. So based on your own understanding, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard what Ruth Odinga said. Do you agree with her? Was the decision to protect SAKAJA a wrong one? Personally, I think that was a very wrong decision to protect SAKAJA, because the MCAs could have been left to actually execute their mandate, because wale ni MCA wafanye nini? Waende pale impeach huyo, waende kwa Senate akajitetee. Ikiwa atafaulu sawa, kama atafaulu sawa. Most likely Raila Amolo Odinga and Ruto knew that hawa watu wakienda kwa Senate, na sasa hivi nye Senate na executive picha haipandi kama vile kitambo. Walijua kwamba akienda pale Senate wale watamuimpeach na itakuwa ni kazi ngumu kwa SAKAJA. So to protect SAKAJA nilikuwa ni kudeal na hii motion isiende kwa county assembly. Juu ikienda na speaker ni yule itapita. Ikishapita ni Senate. Senate ni kizungumkuti mpaka ile siku ambayo atatoka. Sasa SAKAJA hajaponea bado. Ngana na hiyo statement from Ruth Odinga, SAKAJA hajaponea, na inaonekana kwamba ODM pia wanapigana vita kwa sababu ya hiyo mambo hiyo. If Ruth Odinga, the sister to Raila Odinga, has voiced her opposition of the move that Raila took and Ruto took, that would mean that even behind the scene, ODM haijaelewana juu ili swala. So ladies and gentlemen, just go below in the comment section and tell us what you think about the statement from Ruth Odinga. Perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.
Thank you once again for choosing YOLENO TV as your favorite political channel.